Well, hello. It's time for my Monday update, and I'm sorry to report that I did gain a pound and a half. And I knew I was going to have the weight gain because, well, I didn't walk since Wednesday, and I do need to walk. I've told you in the past I have to walk. I have to get my exercise in. That's the only way. I got to move over, block that picture. It's always crooked, and RV Granny always points that out. Not always, but anyway. And and so I knew I was going to gain. My my train of thought was to lose weight. It wasn't not to. I don't think anybody really has the intention. Oh, I think I'll gain weight this week, but it does happen. So my first quote I'm going to send out to Eric over at Modern Day Loss because we both had a bad weekend, but we both had company over the weekend, and not to make excuses, but you eat differently when you have friends and family around. But anyway, my quote is, don't give up just because you have a bad day. Forgive yourself and do better tomorrow. And that's what my intention is. I don't feel bad. Well, I feel bad that I had a bad weekend, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it because I had a good time. And people that don't need to lose weight, which are my cousins, but and you just, yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't want to make them feel guilty about eating something around me. Not that I think that they would, but it also doesn't mean that I have to eat everything that they eat. So obviously they have a better train of thought because they've kept their weight off and they're fit and you gotta love them. But no, I'm just kidding. Family, what are you gonna do? But it's just my cousin Dale, he can eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and he never gains a pound. At least to me, he never gains a pound. He always looks the same. And my cousin Lynn, she's a very light eater anyhow, but she's thin too. So somehow I don't think that she's a true Manning because us Mannings are big bone people, as we like to think of ourselves, but we're really not. But I'm moving on. I had the bad weekend, and the old Sandy would have said, what's the point? You've gained a pound and a half. Why start? It's not worth it. But it is. I am worth it, and I know I'm worth it. And so I am going to lose that weight. I am going to be back on track. I really didn't want to walk this morning because I've gotten out of the habit of walking. I love to walk, and I love especially walking with Denise. But it was an effort to get out there today, and it was, the bad part is it was raining when I first got up, and I thought, oh, good, we won't have to walk. And I thought, that's a terrible thought. I love to walk. And it helps me lose my weight, and that's what I need to do, and I need to walk. And even though I didn't get my whole 3 miles in, I didn't feel guilty about it. I walked a little over 2.5. I think I walked 2.7, which was, I should have walked the other 3/10 of a mile, but I was just so tired, and why push myself? But I forgot to mention that my new shoes felt really good. My feet didn't hurt when I was done, so it was a money well spent. So, and you know me, I don't like to spend a lot of money on myself. I just don't. I'll spend all kinds of money on other people that I love and stuff. But and I love me. I do love me. But I just don't spend money on myself. I don't know why. I hate buying clothes because it's just it's such an effort to try clothes on, and then you get in the fitting room and they don't fit, and then you get discouraged, and then you go out and at least with me, I get discouraged and then I think, what's the point? And then I go and like I get a chocolate malt from the Dairy Queen or something on the way home. So I just avoid that by not even getting clothes and trying. And like I said, I have a whole closet worth of clothes going up and down in all my sizes. So, who's to know? But anyway, and then my second quote goes out to Jimmy over at Lose the Caboose. And he's someone new that I'm following. And I like him. He's a lot of fun. And his journey is to lose 100 pounds in 365 days. And being a man, he should probably have no problems because, men lose so much faster. That's why we can't stand you. No, I'm just kidding. But I just wish that women could lose as fast as men, but that's not the way God created us. And so, we take what God gave us, the wittiness and the beauty and all that. So, you men, you have to listen to that. So, but anyway, my quote for him is, the reason most people give up is because they only see how far they have to go, not how far they've come. And I could say that's true of myself too. I have a long way to go. I have to lose 65 and a quarter pounds just to get under 200, which is my goal. I want to get under 200. My really ultimate goal, my ultimate, the top goal is to weigh 150 pounds. I'm realistic to know that that's not really going to ever happen. But, and then the next goal that I have, which is to me a realistic goal as far as the weight loss, would be to weigh 175. But if I could just get to be like 195, I'll be honest with you, I'd be really content, because that would give me my 5-pound give or take leeway, so I wouldn't go into the 200s. Because you really got to lose a little bit under what you really want to weigh, because you're going to gain that weight back once you start normally maintaining eating. So I just, Jimmy and Eric, stay with me, because we're going to do it. We're gonna get this journey done. All three of us have to lose 100 pounds. I think all three of us have the goal of at least 100 pounds. So, and not to say that there aren't other people out there that want to lose 100 pounds, but that's our goal. And we're going to do it, and we're not going to get sidetracked, and we're going to remember that we don't want to give up, that we're going to realize how far we've come. And even though we've got a long journey to go, it doesn't, that's the way it goes. I made a comment on, I don't know whose video it was either Eric's or Jimmy's, but when you're driving down the road of life, sometimes you're going to hit a detour, and the detour is going to take you a little bit out of your way, but eventually it brings you back onto the right road. And so we're going to stay on this road, and if we hit a detour along the way, which is what I consider this past weekend as a little detour, it took me a little out of the way of my weight loss journey, but it's led me back to the road. So I'm back on the road, and I'm going to take that journey, and I'm going to continue on, and I am going to lose my 100 pounds. And I know I'm going to do it with all of your support. So I guess I'm done talking right now. So I never know when to shut up. I never know. I never know. So like this video, subscribe, comment. And if new subscribers, I love your comments. Even if they're critical, I'll take criticism if it helps me on my journey. I don't have a problem. If you're mean, I'm not going to like it. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to like a mean comment. But a critical comment that's in my best interest, I have no problem with. So, and that was the perfect shirt. Squirrel, because now I can't remember what the last thing is I got to say. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. So I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.